whenever.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching our video, and welcome to the final one of our first very long half term as we come to the end of our 8th week of the term and the beginning of the year. Just a big thank you from us really for the support of families and all the hard work of the pupils as they've really made progress throughout this year. And again, obviously a big thank you to all the staff for everything they do to try and support those pupils. And it's been really exciting as things have moved forward throughout the term, although there's been a little bit of a delay here and there with the building work, and you children may have shared with you, obviously fencing has gone up around the outside of our yards, and that is going to continue now with some of the trees going to be coming down over the next couple of weeks at the front, and the flood mitigation work beginning for the new build. So that's really exciting. The obviously element of that that's quite important is the reminder of children that is now a live building site. So in particular for football or rugby ball goes over, they can't even attempt to get in. They shouldn't be able to, but just for their own safety more than anything. So if you're going to remind them of that, that would be brilliant. And other things really for when we return after half term, we're going to really be pushing back on uniform again, because that's been excellent for 95% of the pupils, but some are starting to slip, and you'll have some communication about that. Things like blazers and footwear are really important. And making sure kids have got coats in the winter months, a number of them that walk to school, in particular as we've had today when it's been absolutely hammering down, making sure that they're prepared for those winter months. It's really important. There's been some really good things this week. History students have gone off to see Warhorse at the Wales Millennium Centre, and hopefully they found that a really exciting experience, which is great for them. So that's really positive. The last of our Year 7 retreats this week as well, which they've been brilliant. That has been a real experience, something different for lots of them, but they've been really positively engaged in that, which has been great. And our Year 7 progress reports are being published today, as in being the last day of term. There's lots coming after half term, so a couple of things really as a reminder that when we come back, we will be returning as learned and wise as our new pair of virtues, and we're on a week A on the timetable, so quite straightforward for pupils. We have the Year 7 settling in evening, and the bookings for that are now live. That's on Thursday the 7th of November. And we have Year 9 progress evening online the week after on the 13th. So there's lots and lots going on. Like I say, it's been a very, very busy term with the new build. I had another meeting today about that. It's quite a big process that perhaps I didn't realise, looking at the security and door entrances and fence entrances and exits, gates, for the new site, which is really interesting, but time consuming, but really good. And I'm looking forward to my coffee morning this morning, where I'm going to be seeing for coffee and biscuits, or tea and biscuits, pupils who've been nominated by the progress leaders, so one from each year group, as student of the term. So I'm looking forward to meeting those and having a catch up with them for coffee and biscuits on their last day, and congratulations to those being selected. There's been a huge amount of praised points awarded this term, and I was looking only yesterday, and it's already about 400 more than it was this time last year, which is a brilliant achievement to show how well the pupils are working. And don't forget, if you haven't done it yet, download the Arbor app, which will help you to be able to track those things. And finally, I think it's really, really important, or penultimately, as a reminder, in case you're seeing this from a Year 6 parent, that application deadline closes in a few weeks' time. So, consider that for your applications. And if anyone wasn't able to come to opening and would still like a visit, please get in touch and we'll do our best to accommodate that. But lastly, and it's worth sharing this with you, which is quite important, this is our ALP certificate, which is quite amazing actually. And I don't want to overplay, but I also don't want to undersell. This is an award that all schools are measured on their GCSE performance. And we have a data analysis program called ALPS, and that covers over 1,200 schools across England and Wales. And this data, it looks at how we perform based upon the entry levels of the pupils and the value added to them. So it's not just the raw data at the end, it's the value added to every child. And it then measures you, I'll show you again, in this thermometer scale. And basically, as you can see, we're in the red part at the top. And nationally, that means that our children have performed in the top 10% of over 1,200 schools on the value added to their outcomes, which is a platinum award for ALPS. Now, I don't know if anyone else in the Vale has achieved that level of GCSE results. They may have raw results slightly higher or lower, but actually it's not just about our excellent raw results, which we have, it's about the value added to every single child as they come to school. And I think that's a fantastic achievement. Last year we had a gold award, which was top 25%. And I do know another school in the Vale have had a gold award this year. But actually to get into that top 10% is just an amazing achievement. And congratulations to all those pupils who left, and thank you for all the support those families gave, and to the staff for their exceptional hard work. So on that lovely note, have a fantastic half term. Let's hope the weather is positive and everyone gets rest and recuperated, ready to come back for that second term as we work towards Christmas. Thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr iawn.